the King Size King.
What's up, Miami? This is the reason I do comedy. See all y'all people come out, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if I ever quit this job, I'm going back to the first job I ever had, breaking into people's houses when they ain't home. Hades. Let me tell you, man, I remember the last house I broke into, I had a real bad experience. And y'all know how black people go to church, right? We go to church from 10 o'clock Sunday morning to 2 o'clock Tuesday evening. All day long in church. I wait till this lady left the house, man, and I crept up in there, and I grabbed the TV and the VCR, and I sat it next to the door. I heard a strange little voice said, "Jesus is watching you." I looked around, I saw no good and time well, my conscience ain't talking to me. But I don't let it stop me. You know, I grabbed the stereo, sat it next to the TV and the VCR, heard that same voice again. "Jesus is watching you." When I started looking around this woman's house, man, I saw one of them birds about this tall just sitting on a stick talking. I said, "Oh, shucks, somebody told you to say Jesus is watching me because Jesus is your name." He said, "Hell no, man, my name is Moses." I said, "Why do you keep saying Jesus is watching me?" He said, "Look over your left shoulder." The bird said, "Do you see the 157-pound Rottweiler? His name Jesus." I ain't never praised all the Jesus in my life. And y'all heard about Michael Jordan, you know, when his wife wanted to divorce him? That was messed up, but I know the reason why she wanted to leave him. She said Mike can't take it to the hole like he used to. I'm talking about basketball. Where y'all mind at? How many of y'all got kids by round of applause? How many people got kids? All right, cool. You know what I like about children? Y'all know when kids get on that road, they start asking you one question after another one. You know, like, why this? My son come on, he said, "Daddy, why is it so hot outside? Daddy, why is it raining so much? Daddy, why you and mama both in the bed, y'all sweating, and what the devil that funny smell is in here?" Well, I like this, man. In my hometown, man, the school bus stops in front of my house every day at 3:30, like clockwork. This little kid, about 10, got off the bus, walked up, knocked on my door. My girl comes to the door, he said, "Are you Miss King?" She said, "Yes, I am." This little boy said, "Do you have some poontang up in your house?" My girl said, "Look, I don't know who put you up to this, but you need to go ahead on and quit playing." Wednesday, 3:30, like clockwork, same little kid knocks on the door again. "Miss King?" "Yes." "You still got some poontang up in your house?" Man, my girl called on the phone. She said, "Babe, I'm not to tell you, it happened yesterday, happened again today." This little kid comes walking, knocking on my door, asking me, do I have some coochie in my house? My girl said, "I tell you what, baby, I'm gonna take off work tomorrow, and if this little kid shows up, I'm gonna straighten this little bastard out." 3:30, clockwork, same little kid comes up, walking on the door. My girl looks out the door, she said, "Baby, there he is. I tell you what, girl, I'm gonna hide behind the door, see what he wants." She said, "Can I help you?" Kid said, "You still got some poontang up in your house?" She said, I said, "Baby, look on. Tell him yes." She said, "Yes, I have some." She said, I said, "Baby, ask him why." She said, "Why do you want to know?" This little kid said, "Because I am tired of your husband coming to my mama's house begging up for hers all the time." Man, when I was 10, I'm gonna let y'all know, I used to be a quick little hustler, man. I knew how to work every angle. On weekends, my mom and dad both worked, so I had to always go stay with my auntie and uncle, right? And one day I was upstairs playing, I saw a man start to climb through the window. And I said, "Oh man, somebody breaking my house." So I ran and hid in the closet. About 2 minutes later, I saw this man and my auntie come in, you know, started getting naked. So I was looking out there, and all of a sudden I heard my uncle's car pull back up in the driveway. She said, "Oh shucks, stuck with my husband, he forgot something. Get your stuff, go hide in the closet." We opened the closet door, I smiled at him just like this. He said, "Shh." I said, "Boy, it sure is dark in here." He said, "Shh." I said, "Hey man, you want to buy a baseball?" He said, "I don't want no baseball." I said, "You know, my uncle on the other side of the door, you want me to knock?" He said, "How much you want?" I said, $250. Next week, the same scenario came up again. I'm hiding in the closet, my uncle showed back up. He opened the door, he said, "Damn." He said, "Hey man, shh." I said, "Boy, it sure is dark in here." He said, "Be quiet." I said, "You want to buy a baseball glove?" He said, "I don't want no baseball glove." I said, "No, my uncle on the other side of the door, you want me to knock?" He said, "How much you want?" I said, $750. He said, "Will you take a check?" I said, "As long as you put your driver's license number on there. Put your driver's license number on there." Saturday, the uncle said, "Hey man, go get your ball and your glove. Let's go outside and play catch." I said, "Man, I sold that for $1,000. He said, "You don't hustle somebody in my neighborhood?" He said, "Man, get your stuff. Let's go to the church." We go to the church. You're going to confess this to the preacher. We get in the church, man. I opened the confession door. I went in, homeboy slid the slide open. I said, "Boy, it sure is dark in here." That preacher said, "Why don't you start that crap again?" I say, "You know, my uncle on the other side of that door, you want me to knock?" He said, "Man, take the Rolex and go on." Y'all going ahead with me. How many of y'all rode the bus lately? Anybody rode the bus lately? Okay, cool. I'm just saying, ain't no shame in my game. Man, in my hometown, I ain't rode the bus in about 3 years. Now, where I live, I didn't know we had what we had in Macon. But I'm on the bus, man, 2 blocks later, the bus stopped, and a nun got on the bus, sat right down in front of me. And I'm thinking, where in the world we get nuns in Macon? 3 blocks later, a wino got on the bus, walked up to the nun, he said, hey, I sure love to make love to you. The bus driver said, hey, man, come here. Don't be talking about my like the bus like that, man. That's a nun. He said, yeah, and I bet she never had none this good either. The bus driver said, come here, man, let me give you a bit of advice. If you go over to the church on Riverside Drive next Tuesday, ask the nun the same question, you might get lucky. Tuesday came around, he hid in the confession. When the nun walked by, he jumped, he said, hey, I sure like to make love to you. The nun said, well, it's hard to say no to a man of the cloth. He took in the confession of the man and tore it up. When he came out, he jumped, he said, aha, I fooled you. You thought I was a real priest, but I was that drunk fool on the bus last week. That nun jumped out, she said, aha, I fooled you. You thought I was a real nun, but I was that jackass driving the bus.
Hey, BT, my name is King Times. Peace.